the following presentation of the National Football League.
On the Ravens sideline, head coach John Harbaugh. His guys got the season started on the right foot. A home victory in the season opener. The other side, you've got the head coach of the Broncos. His guys... Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That non-verbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Right at midfield. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
It's up. What? Back to throw. Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Sack Allen. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. Here comes the Denver offense, set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from... The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Real quick. Ball on the 27. Here's second and 3. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. And he'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Raven first down. They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. That's an incompletion.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 9. Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. John Harbaugh will send out the field goal unit. This will be a 38-yard attempt. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Ravens will take a 3-0 lead. On 1st and 10, Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Throw on the run is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st and 10. Now Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off first down throw for Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And mark him down up beyond the 30. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's first and 10. Jackson now. There's the veteran tight end, Andrews. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Jackson up top again. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. And it's just 4 seconds left in the first half. A timeout is called. The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. This a 48-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a 3-point game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Brought in by the tight end, Andrews. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's Jackson. Left side, caught by Andrews. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked, I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. That is caught, and the Ravens going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Real quick, from the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Again, it's Jackson. He's got his big tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. That is second TD catch of the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even...
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Now, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. That's a dozen. Catch number 12 and a first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Now it's Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. 180. To throw is Jackson. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
No, no give on the ground, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Throwing Jackson. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to take the lead here in the fourth. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. They'll drop to throw. That ball deflected. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. The shotgun, here's Jackson. There's that man again, another catch. Here's second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the gun, Jackson. That is caught down the field. It's worthy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 20.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
First down.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Here's first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game.
At the 22-yard line.
Want to quit? Here's second and 2. Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Now Jackson. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but me, my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
It is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. That was a game that was in doubt till the very end. They were able to hold on and come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Denver, good night, everybody.